What's good? It's Chigozie, Thursday, March 26, 2020. Look at this ritual from the state of Ohio, from the Columbus Dispatch, which is nothing else than a bunch of coded Masonic propaganda. Coronavirus. As Ohio's case total grows to 704, DeWine hints at possible extension of stay-at-home order. Like we've already said, they're going to extend these. That was the first thing I said. They're just I hate to use the word arbitrarily because the 4/6 date isn't arbitrary whatsoever, but I'm using it in the terms of there's no other reason to make that the end date besides the ritual. So they're going to extend it anyway for the health reasons, at least. You know what I'm saying? If there's any reason to do it. The span of days they had was already so low. They just wanted it to end initially on April 6th because virus equals 86. But obviously this video is about the 74 chilling right here inside this piece of Ohio propaganda. 74. Masonry 74. Excuse me, no it does not. Masonic equals 74. I'll type some of these in for you. Masonic 74, Jewish 74, Ohio 47 reflection. This is from the Freemasons. The state of Ohio is extremely Masonic. It is run by the Freemasons. If you're very, very new to this channel, this whole world is run by this gang. But let's take it very simple. You'll start off with a very small stone. Look at the state of Ohio. They are run by the Freemasons. They practice Kabbalah, which states God created the world, combine the letter with the number. It's a Jewish practice. Occult equals 74. They do these occult practices all the time. So you see English, occult, Jewish, Masonic, all equals 74. Independence Day is on 7/4. If you write it out, you get 74 as well in the 4 reduction. But Masonic, 74, that's the main thing here. Coronavirus equals 74 as well. And how do we get 74 with coronavirus? Because V is the 22nd letter. You don't need to reduce it because it's the master builder number. So reducing everything else, adding them together, you get 74. And they could have just easily said coronavirus, cases total grows to 700 or over 700, right? That's how most people would say it. They specifically gave you 704, 74. And again, I didn't type in Ohio, but the reflection of 74 is 47. Time equals 47. Ohio equals 47. 29, Masonic 74, 29. DeWine, Mike DeWine, born in 1947 on January 5th. 15 is the 47 prime. Excuse me. 47 is the 15th prime number. Stay home, Ohio. Stop COVID-19. That's coded by the numbers. It's nice to see because a lot of times I'll be driving. I'll see this, but I'm driving. I'm not going to sit there and calculate Gematria, and I can't do it in my head that quickly. So we can do this here. Stay home, Ohio. Stop COVID-19. It's by the numbers. Stay home. What's the first line equal? 106 like Columbus, 110 like Columbus, 34 like Columbus. Sure, the capital of Ohio. Stay home, Ohio. 153. Columbus, Ohio equals 153 and 63. I'm not even kidding. Columbus and Columbus, Ohio all equal the same things. Columbus, Ohio. Columbus Division of Police then fits into this pattern, and the numbers for Freemasonry. See, Columbus, say home, Ohio, coronavirus. Well, no, not coronavirus. That doesn't equal 153. But Columbus, Ohio, 153. Stay home, Ohio. See what I'm saying? They made sure that the phrase there is to do something like that. Stop COVID-19. Stay home, Ohio. Stop COVID-19. See what it sums to. I've said it several times. These people love to do this. So I want to do without typing 19 because Gematria purely doesn't take into account the numbers. So you see that here. It's 105 like Masonry, like Zionism. 123 like conspiracy. When you get the numbers though, 115 like Masonic. This is absolutely Masonic. Killing 115. This is 315. This is in Columbus, Ohio. This is not even just Ohio. So you see how literally Columbus. See, an Ohio Department of Transportation digital sign along Route 315 south of Henderson Road. That's Columbus, Ohio. And that's what this equals. So this could have literally been anywhere in Ohio, right? And that's why I was assuming at first. I mean, it kind of does look like Columbus, but I don't want to make an assumption. But look at this shit. Unbelievable. 315 South is in Columbus. You can look that up if you want. And they're saying 704. He says by the numbers, even the sign. The city of Columbus practices Kabbalah and numerology, which is proving it again. Look at even the number, 427, 5634. 5634, coronavirus 56, pandemic 43, murder 34, Society of Jesus 56, pandemic 43, 65, the reflection of both of those. They use that number on purpose. They set that number up. I think that's Amy Acton right here. Look at Amy Acton selling her poisons and potions. This hand sanitizer, just that they have that sanitizer there on purpose. They is there on purpose, obviously. They're selling you that type of fear and lie. They're selling you Perel. Mike DeWine is a salesman for Perel as well. He really is, as well as acting as the governor for the state of Ohio. So he says the coronavirus cases now total 704, and the virus's peak could be around May 1st. Freemason 51, Conspiracy 51, Federal 51, and again, 47 is the 15th prime. Of course, in Ohio is going to peak with a number connected to that. I didn't do the date numerology of that either. I didn't do how many days from yesterday when they announced this to the peak. That's all stuff maybe we can do in another video. Let's just at least do the date numerology of that day. Because I want to read through this piece of bullshit and then we'll close the video. So a date with 46 life lesson number. No, not life lesson number. Numerology. The life lesson number is 10. But today with 46 numerology. Virus equals 46. I mean, come on, guys. They are practicing numerology. The first deadline, right? It was going to last into April 6th. Virus, reverse alphabetical order where A is 26, Z is 1, 46. Now, they said the peak is going to be at May 1st. May 1st is a date with 46 numerology. 5 plus 1 plus 20 plus 20. Virus also equals 26. 5 plus 1 plus 20 is 26. Freemason 122, 122nd day of the year. But you see how they chose the numbers for virus to use again on the consecutive date they're choosing now. We don't think this will peak until May 1st. See? The governor said, raising the possibility that the state's stay-at-home order could be extended past April 6th in order to stop a scourge that now has spawned 704 cases statewide. So one more time, virus 46, April 6th was the first deadline. The peak is May 1st, today with 46 numerology, coronavirus 74, 704 cases. This is a piece of propaganda from the state of Ohio. See, dispatch, coronavirus, blah, blah, blah. It's clear from them. And again, they're trying to take your money. Oh, we're giving you free propaganda, but definitely support us. Local journalism. This is local journalism, but a worldwide order practices this code. So do you see how this is not local journalism? You're just being deceived and lied to by Amy Acton, by Mike DeWine. These are two actors for the Catholic Church. I mean, look what the fuck they're wearing. The new overall numbers represented a daily increase of 25%, while deaths edged up to a total of 10, the 16 days after the first 3 cases were uncovered in Cleveland. So they're talking about 25% increase of numbers, and then they mentioned death 25. Then deaths edge up to a total of 10 to 16 days after the first 3 cases, 116, execution 116. And of course, the first cases in Cuyahoga County, CC 33, in Cleveland. And then look at this next paragraph. They're talking about Cuyahoga County's 206 cases, just like Seattle with the 206 area code, virus 206, or excuse me, virus equals 26. State figures showed 13 more cases in Franklin County for a total of 88. So 88 cases in one of the 88 counties in the state of Ohio. Always these time rituals. I have a video where we saw these 2 numbers, 88 cases or whatever, 88 cases in Ohio, 26 hospitalized, virus 26, 88 connects to time. Again, hearing some Ohio propaganda. However, on Wednesday afternoon, Columbus Public Health reported 11 more cases for a total of 62. Mason 62, Sacrifice 62. Franklin County Public Health cited 4 more cases to bring its total to 32. An overall total of 94 for the county. I think coronavirus pandemic or outbreak, one of those two, had the 94 Gematria. The city of Worthington announced Wednesday evening that there have been 2 confirmed cases of coronavirus in the city. These 2 cases are included in the figures announced by Columbus Public Health, which is under contract to provide health care services to Worthington. No, there's just the federal government giving you nonsense and bullshit by the numbers. Worthington, Columbus, it's all the same. It's all the federal government. State Health Director Dr. Amy Acton said 116 of the confirmed coronavirus cases involve healthcare workers. The first time the number was disclosed. Execution 116. It's also 911 upside down. There's probably even something more central with that one number. We're seeing it again. I'm going to skip some of this. I think I'm running out of space on my phone. I cleared some out, but just in case. But the whole point with this video is to show you the 704. Everything else here is just fluff in terms of just extra stuff. Like, the New World Order 75, 182 hospitalizations. The reflection of that is 281, the 60th prime. Do we have more propaganda? Who's this actor? Dr. Amy Acton. I mean, her name is Dr. Amy Acton. Very well could be coincidental, I'll admit. But still, it's just all part of the symbolism. It just goes to show. I would even say that this woman probably believes the whole agenda. She has no idea her role in it. She's doing things on a need-to-know basis, doing what she's told to do, has no idea about the numbers. She doesn't even know that Mike DeWine's an actor. She probably thinks he's the real governor and he was actually elected. It's possible, right? She's just doing what she's told to do, not asking any questions, getting paid to do it. I will completely say that. Could I be wrong? Because she used to be some Order of the Eastern Star chieftain, just doing this ritual for her promotion? Absolutely. But here's a good paragraph. Oh, and by the way, I was outside yesterday. I'm going back outside now in a couple hours. Guys, so many people are outside. I've seen more people outside in certain areas, especially downtown, than I've seen before this. Like, more people are just going outside saying fuck it. So it's good. There were no new healthcare orders issued Wednesday as part of the campaign to isolate Ohioans and thus limit the spread of the virus. The Ohio General Assembly convened while practicing social distancing. They have to include that, with the Senate and House passing a 28-point bill, COVID equals 28, responding to the pandemic. Lawmakers authorized a mail ballot only primary election ending April 28th, the 20th day of the month. Again, COVID 28. That date probably has very important numerology too. They also extended the state tax filing deadline to July 15th. And that's important because 157, as they write in most parts of the world, 157 to 37 prime, virus equals 37. Ohio's 2-week stay-at-home order will be enforced into at least April 6th. Again, virus 46. See how the virus 46, virus 37, 157, these 2 dates are right here next to each other and says propaganda. What are the odds? Pandemic 43, the next date is 4/3. When state officials will assess whether to extend it or allow it to expire if the pandemic is considered in check. Schools are closed through at least April 3rd, and they were closed from when? 16/3, the 16th of March to April 3rd. 163 is the 38th prime, pandemic 38, 43. 163 to 4/3. See that? Schools are closed through at least April 3rd, but are considered likely to remain so for the remainder of the school year. Thank God. No more indoctrination. But they have online indoctrination now, but at least it's still better than what was before. Ohioans are permitted to leave their homes to buy groceries, pick up food and prescriptions, receive health care, and tend to relatives and friends in need of assistance. Outdoor recreation is also allowed, and I'm telling you guys, so many people. Like, if you were riding your bike, like on that main path by the river, Scioto River, downtown, you're like weaving in and out of people. It's like a lot of people. It's good. It's good to see. I like it. I love that type of stuff. But, I think that's when now they'll say, oh, well, there's a lot of people outside. We're going to close this down. We're going to close these parks down. And then they'll start turning to LA and New York, and it's just a matter of time. I hope not, but, it's the whole agenda. So, there were some days where it was empty. So this propaganda saying, it's empty, sparse. I think before yesterday, because it was nice out yesterday. On some more gloomier days, it was more empty. But it's just a combination of that. It's clearly because the sun wasn't out. When the sun's out, a lot of people are out. So again, it's bullshit propaganda. I have the pictures to prove it. I just don't want to share them until I'm ready to make a video on them, if I do. Because, YouTube goes, oh, you're showing, private photos, private information. They'll do whatever they can. So that's it. I think we're good on here. We can see the date numerology of April 28th and July 15th, but my phone might run out of space, so if the video crashes, you know why. But we're done here. I mean, you see how the state of Ohio is putting up more contrived, nonsensical numerical rituals. A date with a date with 72 and 36 numerology. So I couldn't even make a video about the state of Ohio without getting the numbers for Buckeye. I cannot believe it. Buckeye 72, 36, 72 numerology, 36 life lesson number, the 119th day of the year, your Saturn 119. Unbelievable. That's how you can tell that what we're looking at. This is the state of Ohio's propaganda. They're the Buckeye state. Buckeye sun, they have the sun on their seal. Buckeye 27, Sun 27, Buckeye 72 is in alphabetical order, 36 reversing and reducing. They give us some date and some bullshit propaganda. Lawmakers authorized the mail ballot only primary election ending April 28th. It could have been the 29th, could have been the 27th. They chose a date that had the numerology for Buckeye. We're looking at Ohio's propaganda. Understand that. That's why we're getting this. I'm trying to hone that in. These are specific patterns for specific states. If one out of the 50 states has a very specific pattern like that, I mean, some have some overlap with this as well, some other states, but Ohio does theirs and there's this very specific way. You can't, again, you just can't deny it. That's why I hone these types of things down. Here, let's do, what was it, July 15th, 15/7, 2020. We could even see the, from that date till whatever. I mean, I don't think it's a thing. 2 months, 17 days, 78 days, Wuhan coronavirus, 78. So you already see them even giving a ritual there. But I wanted to see date numerology. That's a date with 62 numerology, 26. Life lesson number, virus 26. Virus, see, that's a perfect date. That's 15/7. 157 is the 37 prime. Virus equals 37 and 26. That's a date with 26 life lesson number. 62 numerology, Mason 62. 197 day of the year, that's the 45th prime. Of course, that's a day with 42 numerology, Saturn 42. In case you didn't see virus, virus is still up. I was going to show you that. But see, 15/7, a date with 26 life lesson number, virus 37, 26. Broke this down again. Another video showing you how the state of Ohio specifically, again, it's not just them, it's worldwide, your country, it's your state. But this is just one specific example, because with a specific example, it should be able to not be so much and overwhelming, and you can see it. A specific example about how specific states put out specific coded propaganda with two specific actors, Mike DeWine, who's born a day with 72, numerology. Don't forget that. Let me show you his birthday. So we already saw this. See? 72, numerology. Look at the birthday of the governor of New York, or not New York, of Ohio. But don't worry, the governor of New York, Cuomo, also another actor for the federal government. So let's look at this. His birthday is easy to remember. July 5th, 1947. 47 is the 15th prime. That's how you remember it. Ohio equals 47. He's an actor. That's why he has this type of birthday. 72, numerology as well, and 27. And 7, I don't like using this cipher here because I never studied it. I don't know how relevant it is. But it is the 17th state, so that's interesting as well. But Buckeye 7227, he's born there with 7227 numerology. Now do you see why he's in this numerological propaganda? Again, Sun 27. See the sun on their seal, the great seal of the state of Ohio. What a bunch of bullshit. This is a fucking actor. He's being paid to deceive you. Quit falling for the lies. Peace out.